EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, third round coverage of Q School. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. And that should be just fine. A good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Just a little under 120 yards to the front of the green. 140 yards to get you to the flag. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he's going to stay 2 back. This is a good par 3, the second here at Bay Hill at 231 yards. Play it out toward that right, especially if that hole location is on the left. You can swing it along the contour of that green and who knows, maybe make a hole-in-one like Jordan Spieth did in 2021. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. That finished off for par, he with the second. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Now to the par 4 third, 434 yards and plenty of trouble on that left side.
One of the hardest tee shots on the front side. Water very much in play down the left.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Yeah, that's a good drive right there. Played the bend in that fairway perfectly and more importantly, kept it out of that lake. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
129 yards left to the flag today and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Rich, I was told to keep my eyes on this player this week. That is a shot that's as good as any professional in the world.
Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And that'll put him at 1 under for his round and 14 under for the tournament. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the 4th hole here at Bay Hill. This is the first par 5 on the golf course. 561 yards. You thinking birdie here, Frank?
Oh, you certainly are. Perhaps even 3. This is almost ramrod straight, little hazard down the right side. But a good one, you can certainly get home for 2.
Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain 1 shot back. Fifth hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
Yeah, this is not the biggest of fairways, so that is a good shot here at 5. So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4. And that'll do just fine. A straightforward look here for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he moves to 15 under. Frank, the 6th hole here at Bay Hill, this is not the hole you want to be playing if you have a case of the snap hooks, is it?
No, the snap hooks, you'll never leave the tee. Dozen balls, you'll still be going.
Yep, very good shot right there. Was able to cover that lake with ease and into the fairway here at 6. Oh, going with the 3 wood, but this is headed for the lake.
Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
From 4 feet for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. To 16 under par. Frank, the good news as you come to the 7th after that beast of a par 5 is that it's just under 200 yards. There's no water.
It's not as long as the second, but it's just as demanding. Very narrow entry into this green.
Okay, that one's dancing. Now this for birdie.
And this putt's going to want to go left all day long. It's back up the slope as well.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he's going to remain at minus 16. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
This up the right side off the tee. Frank, this is a pretty good par 4, the 8th. What about the approach shot?
Such intimidating second shot here at 8. I think it's the best one on the golf course, Rich. You can see very quickly why the goal is to hit your second shots nice and high and get them to land soft. This is what you have to do with your second at 8. Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
A great opportunity here for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. He moves to 17 under par. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
Rounding out the front 9 here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you've played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side.
Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Second shot coming now from just over 170 yards.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dogleg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Chance now for another birdie. Nope. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain at 18 under. Now to the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right, they always catch the stray tee shot, but once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Frank, another good hole, the par 4 11th, looking at the second shot now.
Yeah, the second shot has a similar look to the second shot at the third hole at Bay Hill. Water all down the left-hand side, that has to be respected. And a green really where you've got to favour the right side, or at least right of middle. Yeah, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
19 feet away. Not too bad. Didn't quite get it far enough left, and maybe a little too gentle as well. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank. It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Now this for another birdie. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down, 250 off the tee, leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water. Whoa.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now from just 94 yards out, this his second. This could be a good one.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. He gets it to 20 under par. Right now to the 14th, a par 3, and how difficult is this hole?
Once again, very narrow entry into the green, so ideally you want to fly the ball a little higher than normal, make it soft, make it land a little softer.
Tell you what, I've enjoyed watching this display all day long. We hear the phrase in football, ball control. It applies to what we've seen here from this player. That is an outstanding display of ball control. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And he moves to 21 under par. Frank, the 15th, kind of a fun golf hole if you can curve your ball. I mean, that's a huge dogleg to the right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much easier if you're a right-hander if you cut it down here. If you don't cut it, then make sure you don't run out down that left side.
This one started up the right side. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's looking at 141 yards to the front, 159 to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast, just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's a good shot.
9 feet remaining here for birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. Is this a good risk-reward par 5?
It's more about the second shot here. It's probably the most demanding second shot on the golf course.
Back on the tee here at the 16th. Frank, lay it out for us. What's ahead on this hole?
Well, even though there's 2 bunkers, one on the left and one on the right, it's the shortest of the 4 par 5s. You can almost take those out of play and have just a mid-iron in here. But we all know what's coming up.
really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
There's another one. It's 5 birdies in a row. He's going to move to 23 under par. Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. A little bit downhill. That's about the only advantage you get.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3. Just 5 feet left. Okay, that's a good putt. It is in to save par. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill. It's the 18th, scene of quite a bit of history through the years.
Yeah, if you can hit a tee shot around 300 yards, it's going to give you about 150 in. So that's the goal here. The tee shot, wide fairway, but once again, second shot.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. From the fairway Nota, this is second.
Left himself with 149. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. That will be a third round score of 62. That's some terrific playing. So what a tournament it has been to this point for our featured golfer. They've opened up a commanding lead here after 54 holes.
Just a good fit for the golf course, Rich. Long enough, straight enough, and making the odd putt here and there, and it just adds up to a commanding lead.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.